I said a lot of stuff right there. I said a lot of stuff that you guys didn't hear because I had my mute on. So I'll say over again. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. I had a gig earlier today, and it went well. And it's rare that we get gigs in these times, so that was good. And now I'm here at the Sound Lounge, hanging out with you guys. Glad that you're hanging out with me. Glad the last Tuesday I found it to be a success. The Tuesday night hang in. That's why we're here again, doing it again. Thanks everybody who was who was saying that I didn't have sound. I understand that. I had it muted. My apologies. Uh, oh, Johnny said I'm looking good. Thanks, Johnny. Okay. Go kväll, gröt. Go kväll. I'm glad you guys can hear me now. And I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in, and then I could tell you guys what we're going to do. I'll tell you what the top 10 is. I think each episode or each hang, I want to do a top 10. Hey, Anna. I want to do a top 10 each episode. So I'll tell you what it is this week, and you guys can give me some suggestions now. What do you think it should be? Top 10 for future hangs. Last time, because I don't want to do the 20 bangers every week. I don't think that'll be good for anyone to see me add one or two songs. I want to do that once a month. So tell me what top 10 you'd like. Hey, Yus Maria. Welcome back. I think you were here last. I'm pretty sure you were here last week. Hey. But let me know what. Kom ihåg att like clip it. Okay. All right. I don't know what that means, but sure. I hope I remember to like the clip. Nice to see you too, Big Bang. Nice to see everyone back in here. I'll get started now. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. Like I said, I'm in my studio, the Sound Lounge. This is actually where the magic happens. Right over there is where I sit and make these reaction videos. And someone pointed out in the comments that now I have 7,500 subscribers to the channel, and that's because of doing this. So thank you so much for spreading the word. Because of you guys, I'm able to keep doing this. So top 10 Swedish bands. Okay. All right, I like that. Herbert's gonna listen to me on Amco Moron tomorrow. Nice, good. I'll be hosting that. That'll be fun. Top 10 Swedish bands. I like that. I could do that. I like that. Sånger du hört på din fritid och gillar. I like that too. See, I gotta write some of these down. I like that. I'll be checking back on some of these ideas. One thing I want to tell you all about, for those of you, I don't know where everyone lives, but I live in Stockholm, and I'm really excited because right now comedy's back, and I have a comedy club called The Laugh House. So if anybody wants to laugh, they can come and check me out at my comedy club, The Laugh House. I'm trying to do something different. We're the only stand-up comedy club that has two floors of stand-up comedy going at the same time. One room is Swedish, and the other room is English, and trying to just add something different to the comedy scene. So if you haven't seen me perform, check me out. I promise you I'm funny. And you'll have a good time anyway because I only book funny comedians. So check out the Laugh House. Our website to see what shows is thelaughhouse.se. So you can see what shows we have, the funny comedians coming up. We also have two special shows for Magnus Bettineer on June 7th and 8th, and I'll be hosting those shows. So it's going to be a really good time. And Kirsty Armstrong is going to be on those as well. So you can get tickets at thelaughhouse.se. Had to tell you that so you guys can see because I do comedy first. That's how I'm able to support my family. All right. I also have the Svenska Klassiker reaction playlist that you can listen to on Spotify. I put all the songs that I've reacted to. I wish I could see you, Frederick, and other comedians live. Why can't you? Comedy's coming back June 1st. We're allowed to start having shows. So the June 5th is the first Saturday show at the Laugh House, and then we're just gonna keep going. And as soon as they open up more, I'll keep doing some more Uh, to more stand up. Somebody wrote, I still got the damn song Yine Saudet's Core in my head. I understand that. I listened back to the songs that I did the last three reactions, and that one's growing on me a bit. I know I was kind of rough on it. We'll talk about that. Minnesota's Core was it's growing on me a bit. It's catchy. Yus Maria, you live somewhere around Västerås. There is a comedy club. I'm gonna let you know when I come to Västerås. I've heard about this comedy club there that's supposed to be electric. I heard that the audiences there are nice, and I can't wait to come out to Västerås. I was on a Team America tour, and they came to Västerås, and I couldn't make that date. So, and they told me it was magic there. So, hopefully, I can come out there and see you. Ha ha ha, huset. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Vem är din svenska favoritartist som du lyssnar mest på själv? That's a good question, Mr. JK. I would say, oh, you know what? It's the one I've heard the most. I've heard every album he's released. It's Abidaz, the rapper. I really like his music. That was kind of when I first moved here. He dropped In or Oot, which is a really good rap album. So I would have to say Abidaz is who I listen to the most. Whenever I hear that he's on the track, I go and listen to that right away. So I know that doesn't match with the Svenska Klassiker reactions, but that's the honest truth. Somebody's checking out the Spotify playlist. I'm glad you like it. I like it too. I honestly put it on sometimes and just I reminisce on that. I sat there. I can't believe I do this sometimes. That I sit there and listen to Swedish music, and I'm starting to build a relationship to it. So thanks to everybody that checks those out. Trollhättan. Somebody put that. I think Trollhättan. That is where Peter Lamarck is from, if I'm not mistaken. And I've been there before, and I'd like to come back. That is good vibes. The only thing I remember is after the show was over, and we had a good show, great audience. It was such a nice time. And after the show was over, I was like, "So what's up? We're gonna hang out. We're gonna party." I was talking to the comedians that were there, and they were like, "That's it. Go home." So I went to my hotel. I thought I was gonna party in Trollhättan, but there was nothing going on. So come on. I will tell you when I'm on tour. I promise, so you guys can see what I do. I appreciate people that have bought tickets to the shows already um, uh, at the Laugh House, and I'll keep everyone informed on what I do comedy wise. But I want to keep doing this on this channel. I want to keep doing these reaction videos and keep doing these hangouts. This is nice. It was fun. Did you listen to any Swedish artists before you moved to Sweden? I would say that not too much. Um, my wife listened to like somebody asked me about Robin, and I remember when Robin started getting popular in America. My wife always gets excited when a Swedish artist or Swedish actor or whatever gets popular in America. So I started getting that pride as well. So I remember when Robin was out, and I remember when Veronica Maggio came out, but I didn't really listen to that myself. So and sometimes I find out people are Swedish, artists are Swedish without before I knew it. You know, I was listening to like the Cardigans. I didn't know they were Swedish. I just like the music. So it's impressive how good the music is in another language in this country. Vad är din favoritartist i hela världen? That's really tough. I don't know if I can answer that. I feel like I like different things from different artists. I'd say I love Sam Cooke. That's old soul right there. And I can listen to Sam Cooke anytime. It just depends on my mood. But I love to put on Sam Cooke. I love Donny Hathaway. I like my old school soul music has a place in my heart because I have a lot of nostalgia and good memories from my childhood when all my family's together and my grandmother and hanging out at her house and stuff like that. So I would probably say Sam Cooke or Donny Hathaway are some of my favorites, and I really like Kanye West. His first like 3 albums, I could just put on like sometimes I just put radio on Spotify. I'll just type the artist name and listen to their type of music. And Kanye West is one of those artists I do that with because normally you're gonna hear good music if you put his type of. School of Art Cool met Hidden Gems. Okay, so it's not classic yet. I would need you guys help with that. Johan, I would need you guys help with stuff like that because I'm honestly, I haven't heard this music before, so I'm just learning as I go. Born by the River, yeah, is Sam Cooke? Yes, I was born by the river. That's a great song. That's one of those always on uh on American Idol. Somebody has to sing it. What about Cat Stevens? I don't know about anything about Cat Stevens. Isn't that the woman from like So You Think You Could Dance? Isn't that her name? Oh man. Oh, I like that. Some people like Sam Cooke. I don't know anything about Cat Stevens. Sorry. Sorry guys. Don't get mad at me. All right. So I want to keep on talking about the show. We're gonna do some review the last 3 reactions, and then we're gonna preview the next 3 reactions, and then my top 10 list for the evening is gonna be my top 10 foods. You can guess what you think my favorite foods are. My favorite Swedish foods. Top 10 Swedish foods. Did I watch Eurovision? No, I did not watch Eurovision. I watched actually there was basketball on NBA. So I was watching that, but then I would flip over to Eurovision and then flip back. I saw and that was on Sunday, I believe. So I did see a little bit, but I didn't I gotta sit down and watch it. I got to. My buddy Greg Polar is really into it, and I haven't sat down and done it, but there's a group chat that I'm in and everybody was talking about it, but I was watching basketball. Okay, people are saying listen to Cat Stevens. I guess I have to. Somebody said they thought Boots first. What? Twisting the Night Away. Some people are just naming. Are you just looking up the songs that Sam Cooke? Somebody said top 10 Cat Stevens songs. Is Cat Stevens Swedish? Can somebody tell me? I don't know. I'll check out Cat Stevens. Is this something I should react to, or is this something that I should just listen to? I would like to know. First place, the blue plastic you have on your feet in hospitals in the winter. One what? All right. That doesn't make much sense to me, Matthias. And with that, I will move on to the latest reactions that that I did, the last 3. All right. The first one we'll talk about is Cecilia Vennersten, De Vackraste. That song is getting a little bit stuck in my head a bit as well. De Vackraste. That was it's a nice it's kind of it was a Melody Festival song. It was kind of it's almost like a kind of sped up ballad. I liked it. It sounded like it could be about romance at first, is what I thought, and then I listened to it again, and it's like, duh, it's about parenthood. Why didn't I catch on to that? Some people wrote that to me as well, and I'm mad I didn't catch on to that. I have to put this comment on there. Somebody asked, "Am I a professional singer?" No, I'm not, man. I'm not. You should listen to my album. It's on Spotify, and you'll see that I'm not a singer. It's called Johnny Newflower, and I'm singing on there. And no, I'm not. So Cat Stevens, is she half Swedish and half Greek? Okay. I'll check it out though. I'll check out Cat Stevens. That's something I can check out personally since it won't be a reaction. Thank you guys for the information. But back to Cecilia Vandersteen, that song I realize now is about parenthood, and I can definitely relate to that. I talk about that every now and then. That when my son was born, he was our first child, and we just sat there just staring at him while he was laying there sleeping, and it was, I believe, the most beautiful thing. So now that song has even more meaning to me. I categorized it as a mild banger. It's a song I liked, but I didn't feel like banger just matched that song with the style. But I do find it to be a beautiful song. So Det vackraste is uh is the song I'm talking about. Then I listened to Genesaret's Sjö, and yeah, that song I wasn't a fan. Oh, is Cat Stevens a man? Okay. Wait a second. I thought Cat Stevens was a woman from So You Think You Could Dance. If you look that up, you'll probably see that Cat Stevens is a woman as well. So Cat Stevens is a guy. Thank you for that. And yes, I won rap contests. I used to be a battle rapper back in the day. I won a few rap contests. I was pretty good, but it was freestyling. So it was like, you know, I say I use the same type of muscle, same part of the brain to do crowd work when I'm doing comedy. So, yep, I was doing my rap thing back in the day. Now I'm just rusty. Oh, okay. Here's a good question. I'll talk about Yenasaurus in a second, but I do like this question here. How and why did I come up with the idea to react to Swedish classics? Um, I I saw a reaction video. These kids, they heard "In the Air of the Night" for the first time, and it was hard to believe that they had not heard that song before. That's such a popular song, and I had already talked to a buddy of mine. I might shout out to him, who I do the Power Meeting podcast with, and we had talked about possibly doing reaction videos a while ago. And then I saw these kids doing that, and I was thinking, it's hard to hear songs like that are so popular. It's hard to just come across that unless you're like 16 years old. And I was thinking that it would be impossible for me to do something like that, especially because I like music. I like to listen to music. And then I thought about the fact that I live here now and I know the language. Maybe I could just check out Swedish music and react to that. And I thought it would be a good way to learn more about Sweden. And I'm proud of myself for learning the language. So I thought it'd be something that would resonate with people, and it seems to have done so. So that's why I came up with that idea. I hope that answers questions. Kalibar. I don't know. We're going to talk a little bit about Swedish reggae when I get to the next song. So, Kjell Höglund, Genesaret's Sjö. I wasn't a fan of his voice. I was not a fan of his voice. I thought the song was boring when I listened to it. And I realized when I was listening that I had to dig in and keep paying attention. I had to like remind myself as I'm listening to keep paying attention. So I initially said it's not a banger, but I could tell that might be the type of song that'll grow on somebody. And I feel like that song is actually growing on me a little bit. So it might have been the harshest I've been on a song on this whole thing. Uh, Dover Calais with the band style. Um, Someone wrote to me some dance band, and once list number 2 is done, I'm gonna hop right into dance band. So everybody who's waiting to hear about that, you'll get ready. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm excited to learn about dance band. All right, the last song that I did. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm getting this a lot. Eddie Medusa. I'll do Eddie Medusa. A lot of people are writing about Eddie Medusa. I'll do that. So stand by for that. Okay. The last song was Captain Röd, You med de spottar. That was a banger. I really like that a lot. It reminded me of, like I said, the flea market when I was a kid, going to get a haircut, and you walking through the flea market, and you just hear so much dance hall and reggae, and it just man, it was really good. And it was the first Swedish dance hall I'd heard, and I really liked it. And I feel like something like that, you can get it wrong if you're from another country and you're doing a different culture. Yeah, I thought that it's really it's possible to mess that up, but he did not. He did a great job. You could tell he's got respect. So shout out to Captain Nedra. That's and that song it's that's growing on me too, and I liked it from the beginning. So yeah. Oh, somebody said no, don't do Eddie Medusa. Okay, why not? Okay. Hmm. Kinesiska muren med Evert. Man, okay. You know what? I kind of want to do Eddie Medusa now because it seems to have like split the room a little bit. People say I've gotten people writing to me saying do it, and some say don't. Is it a joke thing? I don't know. I like the one joke song I got. For fet, for it fuck. That song was pretty good. All right. I want to talk about the next three reactions. The next reactions coming up. Oh, wait a second. All right. The next reactions coming up. We have Bo Casper's Orchestra. Uh-oh. What is happening? I am messing up here. Bo Casper's Orchestra E Samabil is coming up. As you guys might, oh, more of a joke singer. Okay, thanks. I like comedy. I like comedy. Maybe I'll like the Eddie Medusa. I'll check it out, guys. The next song is going to be Bo Casper's Orchestra E Samabil. You know, my top song so far is Bo Casper's Orchestra, so I'm looking forward to checking that song out. The song after that is going to be Tommy Nilsson, Vill du ha sex med mig? Which I don't know. What do you guys think about those songs? I'm interested. Isama Bill, is that as good as Undantag? Because Undantag is my favorite song so far. Is Isama Bill as good of a song? Is Vill du ha sex med mig? Is that better than Out Som Jag Känner, which was on my top 20? And then the next song is gonna be Slå mig hårt I ansiktet. Is that a joke song? I'd like to know what you guys think about that. A lot of talk about Eddie Medusa. Eddie is not housebroken. Tyvärr en av Bo Kaspers sämsta hits. Wow, maybe this will bring me back to the middle on Bo Kasper's Orchestra. Oh man, we'll see. We'll see. That video comes out tomorrow. Oh, somebody thinks Isamabil is better. That's what I like, man. That's what I like about this because everybody has different opinions on music. Okay. Somebody, a lot of people are talking about it now. Isamabil is probably their biggest hit and has more of a pop vibe, but I don't think it's even close to being their best. Hmm. All right. I talked to a friend of the family, and she did not like Bo Kasper's Orchestra, and I was so surprised because I really liked the song Unden Tag. I wonder if Unden Tag is Unden Tag. I don't know. Is that their vibe? Because I really liked it. I will actually pay you for a reaction to Eddie Medusa. Well, you won. I'll send the invoice. Money talks. Slå mig hårt I ansiktet är bra, inte en skämtlåt. I wonder what that's gonna be about. I wonder if it's about domestic violence. I don't know. Slå mig hårt I ansiktet is good. All right. You know what? My initial guess was it was gonna be kind of a Magnus Uggla type of song. You know, that's kind of funny, but still like talking about some real stuff too. Bob Hoond, I've gotten that as well. I don't want to run this thing on too long, so I want to go to my top 10, my weekly top 10, I'll call it. Top 10 Swedish foods. Number 10. I didn't see anyone guessing about the food. I didn't see anyone guessing about my favorite foods, but number 10 is piti panna. I like that. It reminds me of when I learned Swedish. I would go to Birgitta, my wife's grandmother, and we would have our lessons twice a week. And she would make Swedish food for me. And piti panna, I was like, man, this is like it was lunch, but it felt like breakfast. So that's my number 10. I will do more national theater. I'm sure that's coming soon. Oh, somebody put Ragmunk. We shall see. We shall see if Ragmunk is in the top 10. All right, my number 9 top Swedish food. Drum roll. Swedish pancakes. I think American pancakes are better. That's not any debate at all. So don't even come at me about that. Don't at me. Our pancakes are better, but Swedish pancakes are really good. It's a different experience. I feel like Swedish pancakes, um, to roll them up like that, and then you can do what you want. Our pancakes, you just do butter and syrup and diabetes. You know how we roll. But Swedish pancakes, I like to take the pancake or the crepe, as we would say. Take that little thin pancake, put a little bit of cheese in there. I put syrup in it, and then I roll it up, and then I just cut it down and eat my little rolls. They all look like those rolls. Flesh med lök sauce. Hmm. I don't know what PT Palt is. Sorry, guys. Number 8, Clad Kawka. Oh, I'm sorry, Claude Kawka. I can't ever say it right. Claude Kawka. That's a tough one for me. But you can't go wrong with some chocolate and some. It's like a brownie. I like it. We don't. It's different than what we have, but it's really good, man. Like a sticky brownie. Can't go wrong there. Yep. Hey, I got you, Alexander. I got a recipe for y'all if you want some banging pancakes. I'll make some banging pancakes. I'll tell you the secret is something that you guys do here more than we do in the States, and that's soda water. A little bit of soda water in your pancakes. Mm, mm, mm. You're welcome. All right. Uh, that's another thing I like to do is cook, by the way. Where were we? After number 8, we have this one. Caught me off guard. Smörgås torta. A sandwich cake. I couldn't believe those are good, but I didn't eat it until I started working at I used to work at a transportation company, and while I was working there, somebody sent over a smorgasbord torta, and I was like, "What is this?" And I put the two words together: sandwich cake. What? And then it came, and I just saw all of this shit on top of this bread. I was like, "There's no way this is good," and somehow it was delicious, man. The combination, and then you pick off the fruits and all of the different stuff. Smörgåstorta, man. And I've heard that it's something that you eat at funerals. That makes sense. It's a wonderful thing. Of course, at the funeral, make people feel a little bit better. Yeah, he's gone. He's only in our memories now, but we got a smörgåstorta. That's great. Next one, gravad lax. I had never had gravad lax until I came here, and I think I had an allergic type of I had some type of reaction, but I don't know if I drank too much. I don't know what happened. But that night, I will never forget the night I had gravad lax because I thought it was like not gonna be good for me. I was like, I think it's gonna it's raw. I was scared that it was raw, even though I had eaten sushi. I don't know. I was ignorant, okay? And grava lax, I started tearing it up, man. Really good. Uh, then I had to throw in this because it's something I eat a lot. Knäckebröd and ost. I know it's simple, but I like to just get me a nice knäckebröd, put a little butter on it, put some cheese. Sometimes I get fancy and throw some smoked turkey or something like that. It's just good, man. Smorgastorta is a whole smorgasbord of things. Well said. Top 3. Rökt lax, Köttbullar, Janssons frestelse. That's a pretty good guess right there. Mom, is that you? Just kidding. That's some good guesses. It's good food, man. Sweet. You guys got some good food. I'm surprised. Number 4. Kräftor. Now I had, this is part of the whole party though. But I had crawdaddies before. I had been to, bayou type of restaurants. I had crawfish, but I had never had to like go through the whole process. And I really like kräftor. Oh shoot, somebody said Yule Moth. I didn't think about Yule Moth, but I don't have the same relationship to that as you guys. I've thought about like I can talk about that later, but your Christmas food is good. I like the Brussels sprouts and that my mother-in-law does. That's really good because growing up I didn't really like Brussels sprouts. So I was surprised at how good that is. Of course I like a ham, but I mean it's a ham. I don't know. I didn't consider that too much different from ours. So then we had Kreftor, but I love the Kreftor is the whole festival, the party. I like when everybody gets together. I like the whole, shot songs. The only one I know is Nu tar vi den, nu tar vi den, nu tar vi den, nu tar vi den. I like that a lot. Uh, then we have something that caught me off guard. Sill. So good. I would not have thought that seal is this good, man. You guys do your seafood right, man. It's just pickled herring, but the different flavors and stuff. Like I haven't had one I don't like. I like the ones that just the little pink ones that's just basically pickled with some peppercorns in it. I like the mustard ones. I like the ones that have the what's it called? The horseradish. All of seal is so good to me. And then it's so simple because I just get that and I get the sour cream and I get the potatoes and then a little bit of the little whatever what's it called, chives or whatever. Boom. So good. Top 10 schnapps songs. That's a good look right there. That's a good look. Maybe I'll do top 5 because I don't know if I know 10. But I'll probably do top 5. That's a good idea right there. Thanks, Big Red Moon. Yeah, this would be in my bottom. Bloody pudding. You guys, that's the one that I'm just like, stop. I know you were Vikings and all of that. Stop. Okay, see, I'm not your typical American, Olaf. Okay, Seal is delicious. All right, we're on to the top two. On to the top two. Uh-oh, I made a mistake here. Let's go. This is hard for me to say. Janssons frestelse. Hard to say, easy to eat because it is delicious. I couldn't believe it. It's another thing with fish in it too. I don't know if Peter Kahn has seen my stand up before. I have a joke about Flygande Jakob, and it's one of my top jokes, I think. I'm not sure I'm not Swedish. I'm not sure. Actually, I did a DNA test and I'm 4% Scandinavian. So I came home technically. In a little bit. I don't know. I'm more Nigerian and more Sierra Leone according to that test, but 4% Scandinavian. Let's go, baby. It says American as in ananas. Okay. I was gonna. Okay. You. All right. You guys are funny, man. I like the comments here. There's so much to read. You guys are funny. All right. Number 1, vanilla sauce. No, I'm just kidding. I just love vanilla sauce. Number 1, varm rökt lax. I don't know why it's like it's just so good, man. You can eat it as a snack. You can eat it as like as the main meal, the main part of the meal, the main course. I just like it, man. I never had it before I came here, and it makes me feel like it feels elegant, even though I mean, it is kind of expensive. But I love me some Vom Reclax. I have tried blood pudding, uh, and I tried to give it a good go. I'm open minded. Blood pudding can go to hell. That's how I feel about that. Honestly, I don't know what y'all thinking with that. I like flavor too, and I don't know. It just tastes like why it's grainy and like no. Sorry, man. Yeah, yeah. I'm a I do unexpected things. Gröna Hana sometimes. So farm direct lax. That's my favorite thing. I don't know if we had it in the state. I never had that before I came here. Kylo direct. I thought about that. Somebody says Kylo direct lax is better. I thought about that, but sorry, man, you're wrong, Peter. No, I understand. They're both good, but I like the farm direct lax. I wonder how to make it. Oh, I'm sorry, Kaisa. I don't mean to make you homesick. I get homesick too, man. Where do you? I wonder where you live. But I'm sorry. You got good food here, and my wife, when we lived in the States, we would go to IKEA and eat some Swedish food there, and I was like, huh, this is good, and it's cheap. I love it. All right. Childish blood pudding and Jonathan sitting in the tree. Sitting. All right. I'm sure there's a lot of foods I haven't had. And please don't take these lists. Don't get mad at me about these lists and stuff. This is all for fun. But let me know what other lists I should do. With these this is fun to try to count down my favorite things. And I was considering doing least favorite things, but I don't want to be too mean. But that's something. Somebody mentioned a Patreon thing, and I'm thinking of possibly doing a Patreon where I talk about the stuff I don't like. I think I'd rather not do that publicly. uh, Semla. I'm glad you asked me this question, Amanda. I'm not really fucking with the Semla like that. I'm sorry. It's uh it's kind of a like it's like soda water for me, and I'll explain. Soda water here is not my thing, right? Because my brain tells me that it's either water or Sprite, and soda water is neither. So when I drink it, it's like, what is happening? And that's how I feel about your your whipped cream here, is because I see it and it tells me that it's whipped cream, but in America, whipped cream is sweet. So the similar looks like it's supposed to be sweet to me, and then I eat it, and it's like, what is happening right here? I thought it was gonna be sweet. I do like the mando masa or whatever it's called, the little paste, but not really. Sorry, not a big similar fan. The best similar I had was vegan, and I think that's because they use the oat cream and that's sweeter. So that's my that's my thing. What's your favorite Swedish kaka? Favorite Swedish kaka? I like Princess Torta. Does that count? Princess Torta? It's kaka. That's a cake, right? So you guys got the cakes and you got the pies. I don't know. I call it all a cake. I like Princess Torta, but I don't really like the cake here. It's a different feel. That's another thing with the brain fart thing or the brain fuck thing. Uh, Bruna Berno med fläsk. I have not tasted that. I had I had cow tongue one time at my at Bagitas, and I didn't know what I was eating, and she told me it was kotunga, and I was learning Swedish at the time, so I thought she said it was I didn't I was like, okay, kotunga. I thought she was saying calf. I thought that was like the Swedish word for calf because I was thinking teenage cow tonga. I was thinking tonåring because I didn't know Swedish that well yet. And then she realized that I didn't know, so she was like, "Vet du vad jag sa?" And I was like, "You said kotunga. It's like a calf. It's calf, like veal." And she said, "Nay, kotunga." And then her husband Martin, rest in peace, Martin. He he looked at me. He did like this, and I got a little freaked out, man. I was like, "You mean to tell me this is cow tongue I'm eating?" And I looked at my plate, and all of a sudden I saw what's it called? Taste buds. and I had to eat it because I'm a polite Southern man, and I knew I had to eat the food that's in front of me. But I saw taste buds for the rest of that. So yeah, lakrits. Oh, I like top 10 Swedish animals. Okay. Do you like lakrits, salt lakrits? I don't want to get people mad at me, but no, no, I don't like it. It's not at all. I don't like licorice. It's salty licorice is even worse. And my wife buys the big bags of candy. I didn't eat that much candy growing up. I had really strict parents, so candy's not really my thing. I like the Swedish candy I eat is pacifiers. But the Swedish candy I don't eat is licorice. I'm sorry. Uh, as far as the cow tongue, that was it was edible. It was edible. I ate it, but all I could see was it was good before I knew it was a tongue. And then I looked down and now I see a tongue, and that's what messed it up for me. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I feel like this is longer than the first one. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. This means a lot. uh, this was very fun, and I want to keep this going. So next Tuesday I'll be back, do another one. I'll come up with another top 10. And don't forget to write to me. I really like the interaction. I like that everyone is giving me songs to react to. I want to keep this going. You know the next songs, and I'll just keep going as much as I can until I really learn it, and until get some help to make us my own Swedish classic. That's what I'm really looking forward to that. Hockey songs coming. Surströmming. Actually, this is the last one I'll talk about. Surströmming. I have had it. I liked it. And then I've seen all of these videos of people and all of that stuff. It wasn't even that bad of a smell, and it tasted good. I thought it was everybody's exaggerating. It smells like a fart. Okay, it smells like a fart. It's not like I thought it was gonna be the worst thing in the world. All right, thank you guys. Uh, I hope you like this hangout, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you next classic. Peace.